I wanted to paint an eye kind of after the eye on Bouguereau's painting of the girl with the pomegranate, which I had done a drawing of that eye on toned paper. So this is basically a warm cool palette. This is just an easy way that I've found to get something very close to a base kind of useful skin tone mixture. Each column, all of the swatches in each column should be approximately the same level of chroma, amount of colorfulness. Each row should be about the same value, about the same level of lightness. And these are both the same approximate hue. They're both basically orange, just higher in chroma, lower in chroma. And then as it moves this way, you know, there's reflected light, and then even the crease is lightening up, so it's going to be more like a value 4. And it raises in chroma under here. It's actually quite chromatic, so I might want to go kind of stay value 4 and then kind of in between 4 and 6 in chroma. Let's just see. The white of the eye on the shadow side is closer to value 3. Sometimes the white of the eye, the sclera, is going to look cooler, so closer to neutral, maybe even shifting into blue. Sometimes it's going to look a little warmer, closer to the skin color. In the shadow, in this case, I think there's warmer colors bouncing from the skin reflected into the white of the eye. So this looks quite dark as I'm putting it down, but hopefully once I abut it to the darker values that I've painted, that are, you know, even darker, it's going to start to look appropriate for that area. I'm going to start with value 5, chroma 4. So I'm looking at the heat map and I need to get a little bit of the value 4, kind of bridge that gap. Right now this eye itself is just the warm cool palette. So I'm going to start with just alizarin. So this is just the pure alizarin. I'm going to work on the jewels here. We have the less chromatic highlight, a very dark but chromatic center, and then the glow that's happening in the lower. So very similar to the iris, where we have a highlight, the light passes through the clear dome of the cornea, bounces onto the iris, the light concentrates. It's more of a glow. Same thing's happening with the gem. This far I have painted the eye with the warm cool palette. I have my alizarin string, but I've also mixed up a string of pink tones that are kind of in between the alizarin and some of these flesh mixtures. And what I want to do in the second pass of the painting is bring out some of the pinks in the skin tones a little bit more.